Time for our church announcements. Just remember, there's no eating and drinking in our church sanctuary at any time. Let's begin with our vision statement.
Springfield Gardens Church of the Nazarene will strive under God to become evangelists to His world, worshipers of His grace, members of His kingdom, developers in His faith, and servants in His service.
Today's scripture verse of promise is taken from the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 7, verse 14. If my people who are called by my name humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and heal their land. And please take note of our in-person services. At 7:30 is early morning prayer, 8 a.m. is our first sanctuary service, at 9:30 is discipleship classes for all ages, and at 10:30 our second and final sanctuary service. And we'd like you to save the date for some upcoming trips. First, from September 7th to September 10th, 2023, a trip to Niagara Falls. More details will soon follow. And on May 27th of this year, there'll be a trip to Sight and Sound in Lancaster, Pennsylvania to see Moses. The cost for adults is $200 and children 3 to 12, $130, included as transportation, show, tickets, lunch, and snacks. The bus will depart at 6:44 a.m. and we're asking you to arrive early because it's a holiday weekend. Our Springfield Garden Prayer Breakfast will be held Saturday, March 18th from 8:30 to 12, and our speaker will be Reverend Thelma Marshall. The cost is $25. The Spiritual Formation class meets every Thursday at 7 p.m. Please remember that the class materials are available for download on our church website, springfieldnaz.org. And please remember, on the last Sunday of this month, February 26th, Springfield Gardens will be hosting our own African Attire Day. Come out in your best African attire and let's celebrate our heritage and our culture. Do you know any talented, God-focused musicians? Springfield Gardens is seeking to employ a keyboardist and a guitarist for our Sunday morning services. Interested parties, please call the church office at 718-528-0983 to schedule an interview with Reverend Pascal. Springfield Gardens Church, in association with Food Bank, will be offering free tax preparation to the community from January 31st to April 14th. Walk-ins and appointments will be available. Please call the church office for qualifying income limits.
Here are the ways that you can now pay your tithes and offerings. To pay online, go to springfieldnaz.org and click on the link that says donations. To pay via Cash App, send it to the cash tag GardensNaz. To pay via Zelle, send it to gardensnaz@gmail.com. Or if you prefer to mail a check, send it to Springfield Gardens Church of the Nazarene at 14501 Farmers Boulevard, Jamaica, New York 11434. Make sure to put tithes and offerings in your memo.
And our inspirational thoughts for this week are as follows. First, if the presence of God is in the church will draw the world in. If the presence of God is not in the world will draw the church out. And second, sin is the most expensive thing in the universe. Nothing else can cost so much. And finally, there can be no higher enjoyment found in this world that is found in pulling souls out of the fire and bringing them to Christ. Have a blessed week. God bless you. For additional information about our church, visit our website, springfieldnaz.org. For text message alerts, text sgcn to 99000. You can download our app, visit us on YouTube, and of course, like us on Facebook. God bless.